Have you ever wondered what lies behind the jelly-like beauty of jellyfish? These seemingly simple creatures hide a world of complexity and mysteries that have intrigued scientists for decades. If you are fascinated by the wonders of the ocean and want to unravel the secrets of jellyfish, keep watching. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any videos about marine life. Jellyfish, also known as medusas, are fascinating creatures that inhabit the world's oceans, from the cold, dark waters of the Arctic to the colorful coral reefs of the tropics. These ancient creatures, which evolved more than 500 million years ago, represent one of the oldest groups of multicellular animals on Earth, dating back to a time when life was still adapting to a constantly changing planet. The gelatinous and translucent appearance of jellyfish is one of their most striking features. The body, known as the umbrella, is composed of a gelatinous mass, the mesoglea, which provides support and flexibility. The mesoglea is mainly composed of water, which gives jellyfish their remarkable ability to float and move gracefully through the oceans. This gelatinous structure also provides protection against predators, as its consistency makes it difficult for larger animals to capture them. But the apparent simplicity of jellyfish hides a surprising complexity in their structure and functioning. Their cells are organized into distinct layers, forming tissues that perform specific functions, such as muscle contraction, digestion, and reproduction. Jellyfish have a diffuse nervous system without a central brain, which allows the coordination of their movements and reactions to external stimuli. This primitive nervous system is capable of detecting changes in temperature, pressure, and the presence of prey and predators, allowing jellyfish to navigate their environment and respond to challenges. The unique structure of jellyfish, which combines fragility and resistance, is crucial for their survival. The cells of the body are interconnected by a system of channels that allows the circulation of water and nutrients, transporting oxygen and removing waste products. This efficient system ensures that jellyfish are able to thrive in the vastness of the oceans and contribute to the health of the planet. In this video, we will explore the different types of jellyfish, their defense mechanisms, their importance in the food chain, and how they adapt to different marine environments. The diversity of jellyfish is remarkable, encompassing a variety of shapes, sizes, and colors. From the tiny jellyfish that measure only a few millimeters to the majestic box jellyfish, with their long and venomous tentacles, the class Scyphozoa, which includes most of the known species, presents an impressive diversity. Jellyfish are also distinguished by their ability to adapt to different environmental conditions, from cold and deep waters to warm and shallow waters. They feed on a variety of organisms, including plankton, small fish, and other invertebrates, playing a fundamental role in the balance of marine ecosystems. We will also unravel the secrets behind their capacity for bioluminescence, their reproduction, and the dangers they pose to humans. Bioluminescence, the ability to produce light through chemical reactions, is a fascinating characteristic of jellyfish. This ability can be used for communication, attracting prey, or defense against predators. Some species, such as the bioluminescent jellyfish Equoria victoria, produce a green fluorescent protein, GFP, that has been widely used in biomedical research. Jellyfish reproduce in a peculiar way, alternating between a polyp fixed phase and a medusa mobile phase. The polyp reproduces asexually, forming new medusas, while the medusas reproduce sexually, releasing eggs and sperm into the water. Although jellyfish are fascinating and important creatures for the marine ecosystem, they can also pose a risk to humans. Some species, such as the box jellyfish, Chironex fleckeri, have extremely potent venom that can cause serious injuries or even death. It is essential to be aware of the dangers of jellyfish, especially during aquatic activities in areas where they are common. The world's oceans for millions of years. With their transparent bodies and varied shapes, they seem to float effortlessly through the waters, but behind this delicate appearance, there is a rich evolutionary history and a fundamental role in marine ecosystems. Jellyfish, with their long tentacles and gelatinous bodies, represent one of the oldest groups of animals on the planet, emerging about 500 million years ago. This long evolutionary journey has resulted in an impressive diversity, with more than 2,000 known species, each with unique adaptations to survive in the most diverse marine environments. Although they are often seen as primitive creatures, jellyfish are actually complex animals with a unique structure and an intriguing life cycle. Their anatomy, despite its simple appearance, is a fascinating example of evolutionary adaptation. The body structure of a jellyfish, known as a medusa, is formed by an external gelatinous layer called the mesoglea, which contains nerve, muscle, and reproductive cells. This flexible structure allows jellyfish to move gracefully and efficiently through the waters, propelled by muscle contraction and jet propulsion. The peculiar structure of the jellyfish is not limited to its body, but also to its life cycle, which is marked by a complex metamorphosis. The life cycle of a typical jellyfish begins with a fertilized egg, which develops into a larva called a planula. The planula is a free-swimming larva that attaches to the seabed, transforming into a polyp. The polyp is a sessile organism, which reproduces asexually, generating new polyps and also medusas, which are the adult forms we know. Jellyfish play a crucial role in marine ecosystems, influencing the food chain and the dynamics of populations of other species. As predators, jellyfish feed on plankton, small fish, and other organisms, and in turn, serve as food for several other species, such as sea turtles, fish, and other jellyfish. However, the overgrowth of jellyfish populations in some areas has been a source of concern, as it can lead to imbalances in marine ecosystems. Jellyfish are characterized by their radially symmetrical bodies and by having stinging cells called cnidocytes. Cnidocytes are responsible for injecting toxins into their prey, immobilizing them so they can be consumed. The action of cnidocytes is quick and efficient, ensuring the capture and neutralization of prey. When a cnidocyte is stimulated either by touch or by the presence of a potential prey, a stinging filament is fired out of the cell, containing the toxin. This toxin can have different effects, such as paralysis, intense pain, and even death of the animal. The firing of the filament is so fast that it is almost impossible to escape the action of the cnidocyte. Jellyfish can be found in a variety of marine habitats, from surface waters to the depths of the ocean. Most jellyfish species prefer warm, shallow waters, where the abundance of food and sunlight are ideal for their development. However, there are some species that can survive in more challenging environments, such as cold and deep waters, or even in freshwater environments. The adaptation to different environmental conditions shows the great survival capacity of these animals. There are thousands of species of jellyfish, each with its unique characteristics. Some species are tiny, only a few millimeters in diameter, while others can reach impressive sizes, with tentacles that extend for meters. The diversity of shapes, colors, and sizes in jellyfish is a fascinating spectacle of nature. The different species of jellyfish have specific adaptations for their habitats and ways of life. For example, jellyfish that live in shallow waters usually have bright colors and complex patterns to attract prey or to camouflage themselves. Jellyfish that live in deep waters, where sunlight is scarce, usually have transparent bodies and bioluminescence to communicate or to attract prey. Jellyfish play an important role in marine ecosystems, acting as predators and prey. They feed on small planktonic organisms, such as zooplankton, millimeters in diameter, while others can reach impressive sizes, with tentacles that can extend for several meters. The smallest jellyfish, such as Hydra vulgaris, measure only a few millimeters in diameter and are almost invisible to the naked eye. Cyanea capillata, also known as the giant jellyfish, can reach more than 2 meters in diameter, and its tentacles can extend up to 30 meters, making it one of the largest marine animals in the world. Chironex fleckeri, an extremely venomous species found in Australian waters, can also be quite large, with a dome of up to 30 centimeters in diameter and tentacles that reach 3 meters in length. Jellyfish feed on a variety of organisms, including plankton, small fish, crustaceans, and other jellyfish. Their diet varies according to the species and habitat. Smaller jellyfish, such as Hydra vulgaris, feed mainly on plankton, which are microscopic organisms that float in the water. Larger jellyfish, such as Cyanea capillata, are more generalist predators and can capture and consume fish, crustaceans, and other jellyfish. The feeding mechanism of jellyfish is quite simple. They use their tentacles to capture and paralyze their prey, which are then swallowed into the gastrovascular cavity of the jellyfish. They are voracious predators and play a crucial role in the marine food chain. Jellyfish are an important link in the marine food web, controlling the populations of their prey and serving as food for other animals, such as sea turtles, fish, and seabirds. Jellyfish can also play a crucial role in regulating marine ecosystems, helping to control the growth of algae and other aquatic plants, and maintaining the balance of the food chain. The role of jellyfish as predators is fundamental for maintaining the biodiversity and health of the oceans. Although jellyfish are fascinating creatures, some species can pose a danger to humans. Jellyfish stings can cause skin irritation, intense pain, and in some cases, even death. Jellyfish blooms are a growing problem in several parts of the world, especially during the summer. These events, often associated with climate fluctuations and pollution, can harm tourism, fishing, and human health. Jellyfish have a unique structure, composed of a gelatinous bell that houses their internal organs and tentacles that extend to capture prey. The bell, which is the most visible part of the jellyfish, is composed of an outer layer of cells that give the jellyfish its shape and color. These cells, called epidermal cells, protect the animal from external aggressions and allow it to float in the water. The inner layer of the bell is composed of a layer of cells called endodermal cells, which form the lining of the jellyfish's intestine. Between the outer layer and the inner layer of the bell, there is a layer of cells called the mesoglea. The mesoglea is a gelatinous substance that is responsible for the structure of the bell and also contains nerve cells and muscle cells. The tentacles of the jellyfish are long, thin filaments that extend from the edge of the bell. The tentacles are covered with cells called cnidocytes, which contain needle-like structures called nematocysts. Nematocysts are capsules containing a venom that is released when the jellyfish is touched. Jellyfish venom can cause skin irritation, intense pain, and in some cases, even death. Jellyfish venom is a complex mixture of chemical substances that can vary depending on the species of jellyfish. Jellyfish blooms are periodic events that occur in different parts of the world. These blooms can be caused by a variety of factors, including climate fluctuations, pollution, changes in ocean currents, and overfishing. Climate change, in particular, is being pointed to as a major factor in jellyfish blooms. Higher ocean temperatures and ocean acidification. The most visible part of the jellyfish is composed of a gelatinous substance called mesoglea, which provides support and flexibility. This gelatinous structure, which makes up most of the jellyfish's body, is mainly composed of water, but also contains some cells, collagen fibers, and structural proteins. The mesoglea is responsible for giving the jellyfish its characteristic shape, similar to a bell or an umbrella, and allows it to move and float in the water with relative ease. The mesoglea, despite its gelatinous appearance, is a complex and fascinating structure. It houses a variety of cells, including nerve cells, muscle cells, and mucus-producing cells. These cells play important functions for the survival of the jellyfish, such as the perception of the environment, locomotion, and protection against predators. The mesoglea also contains a network of collagen fibers that give the jellyfish its flexibility and resistance. These fibers help to support the weight of the jellyfish's body and allow it to bend and stretch without breaking. The tentacles, which can be long and thin, are covered by cnidocytes, highly specialized cells that contain toxins. Cnidocytes are unique cells of cnidarians, a group that includes jellyfish, corals, sea anemones, and hydras. These cells are characterized by their complex structure and by containing an organelle called a nematocyst. Nematocysts are tiny capsules that contain a coiled thread and a toxin. When a tentacle comes into contact with prey or a predator, the cnidocytes are triggered, releasing toxins that immobilize the target. The toxin released by cnidocytes is highly potent and can cause pain, inflammation, and even paralysis in its victims. The strength of the toxin varies among different jellyfish species. Some species have relatively weak toxins that only cause a burning sensation, while others have extremely potent toxins that can be fatal to humans.